KF8G. KF8G, KD8SLG. Brian, are you out there, or are you just playing on NetLogger?
Good evening, Nick. What's up?
Just another day in paradise, man. Just another day in paradise. How you doing? What have you been up to?
Oh, catching up on my endurance racing. Watched the Petit Le Mans from Atlanta and watching the 12 hours from Bathurst, Australia. Got about halfway through it. I'm watching football right now.
Making good use of your time, man. Making good use of your time. Fine business. You coming to dinner tomorrow night?
Might. We'll see. I think I could do that.
Well, you know, no matter what Gary says, you're always welcome.
Yeah, well, who listens to what he says anyway? You know, it's funny. He'll get up all blurry-eyed in the morning and do the barometer net, but you never hear him on the late-night net. I'm figuring he can't get up in the morning. Why doesn't he stick around for tonight? I don't get it.
Well, I gotta tell you gotta know your limitations. And Wednesday is traditionally beer night for Gary as well. So he's come on a number of times, both Wednesday and Sunday nights. Wednesday nights are particularly fun because it is beer night. Beer night. Brought to you by W8WKY.
W8WKY.
Well, that was a fun meeting when he had about 4 margaritas before getting there. But, well, we all know he needs as much beauty sleep as he can get.
As do I. And I haven't been getting it. And you know what? As the days get shorter, if you will, as the light gets shorter, the daylight gets shorter anyway, man, I keep winding down and down and down. I'm already feeling it. Seasonal affective disorder. I'll be really cranky by December. Crankier, maybe. KD8SLG.
No, I hear you. Usually I stay up till 11 o'clock midnight. Last couple of nights I've been asleep by about 9:30, so yeah, it's getting to me too. KF8G.
I think it's a lot easier to get up at 6 in the morning when it's daylight already. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Oh, I kind of get up when I feel like it. All those things have wound down quite a bit. Not so much in the way of car shows anymore. Not much going on. I think there's something going on in Marshallville this weekend. I might go to that, but well, the weeknight stuff's pretty much done.
Tis the season, man. The seasons must change. I went through man, you know, Walmart's entire lawn and garden section is full of Christmas crap already. Ugh.
All I can say is, bah humbug.
That's such a surprise coming from you, Brian. Such a surprise. All right, man. Glad we had a minute to trade some jabs. I got you on the list, just so you know.
Alrighty. Well, you know, the one thing you've got going is when it gets colder, when you lick the windows, they're going to be frozen.
As long as they aren't so cold that my tongue sticks to it.
Oh, there is that. Well, I'll let you get somebody else in here. You might want somebody else to chat with you, but it was nice. Yeah, I'll try to make it tomorrow night. I really don't have anything planned. I don't feel like going to the car club meeting, so I'll probably head out that way. KD8SLG, KF8G.
KD8MGF. Yeah, I'm pretty upset about seeing Christmas stuff at Walmart already. It's crazy.
K88 MGF, right? Just talked a minute ago. Is it Ricky? That's what I got down for your name.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Well, you roped yourself into a spot on the log tonight, Ricky. So you're in there now, man. I'll be calling people up between 9:30 and 10 here and see who's sticking around for the big show or not. Jeremy, K8ZRY, KC0LRM, Kelly. You guys, I got you on the log if you're out there listening.
Yeah, I'll have it on. Like I said, I didn't know if it was at 9 o'clock or whatever. So, but I have it on, and maybe I'll check in.
Fine business. KD8MGF, KD8SLG.
All right. Nice talking with you. It's been a minute. And 73s, we'll catch you. We'll be in the side. This is KD8MGF Portable.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Kilo test.
KE8YUK. KD8SLG. Hey, Lucy. I heard you.
Beautiful. That means I found the memory channel with the right PL tone. That's a win. Josh is asleep upstairs. We'll see if I can wake him enough to come down for the trivia. He started reading QST magazine and conked, so I have to see if he's awake. And Will is definitely awake, so we'll see how well I do during the net. But trivia is all set. Josh will have main, I'll have alt.
Cool. Well, you know what? Don't wake him for Mickey Mouse roll call, please, if he's actually sleeping.
Honestly, kind of considered not, and now that you've encouraged me to not to, I'll tell him that you told me to not to, and then it's not my fault. But yeah, I agree. He needs to sleep. He's been up too late, too long, and up too early for too long. So we'll get him up around, I don't know, 9:50, probably when Will falls asleep if I'm lucky.
There you go. I'm asleep. Man, if I can get a solid 20 minutes on a Wednesday afternoon sometime, you know. So, all right, fine business. I'll talk to you in about 7 or 8 minutes. KEYUK KD8SLG.
KD8SLG and that 1-1.
I'll pass it back to you, other operator. I just want to say, catch you down the log, Nick. What's a nap? Betty doesn't believe in them, so now nobody in my house except Josh does, apparently. K8YK, catch you down the log. Back to KD8SLG.
Fine business, Lucy. We'll talk to you in a few. NAYMY, I heard you out there, John. Go ahead.
Hey, just punch my ticket when you get onto the pre-net there. I'm still at work, trying to get out of here, and I've just been monitoring for a little bit with the ear pods here while I'm trying to get everything put away and lock these gates and get home. So I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow night at the meeting there if I don't talk to you before. NAYMY.
Cool, John. Your ticket is punched. We'll talk to you later on and see you tomorrow, most likely. Thanks, man. Get it clear with NAYMY. KD8SLG.
KD8SLG, KAKKO.
Hey, Nick, you sound mobile. What's up?
I could tell I was mobile.
I think you said you're mobile. Go ahead again. It was a little broken.
All right, so I sound a little worse than usual. Yeah, I am mobile, actually. I'm just heading home from a soccer game. And, yeah, I should be home, probably backing in the driveway when you're calling for the Mickey Mouse roll call. So I figured I'd give you a shout-out now so you don't miss me. And then I'll be sticking around for that later on. But, yeah, I'm heading home. I'm on triplets. I'm not far away, but by the time I get in the house and, you know, try to warm up because it was a cold night for a soccer game and get down to my computer, it'll be after the Mickey Mouse roll call. Anyway, thought I'd hop in and say hello. KEKKO.
W8WKY.
I had to wait for my node to ID. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for letting me know, man. And drive safe. It's dark out there. And we'll talk to you during the net. I gotta run down the hall, grab a Mountain Dew. I'll be back in time for the announcement. It's KD8SLG clear. Until net.
The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
QST, QST, QST. Calling all amateurs to the Beacon Net pre-show. Sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association right here on the W8WKY repeater 147 Mark 390, positive offset and PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We meet here every Wednesday and Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins start a half hour before the net, and that's what this is. I'm going to take a bunch of check-ins here over the next half hour, get everybody lined up, and then Dustin takes over at the top of the hour, and we'll get some trivia from Josh and Lucy. We can dive right into it. This is a controlled net. We ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator tonight is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo. Just Nick. This is a link system. So we ask that you key up for a second or two before you start talking. Hang on for a second or so after you're done. And when you're checking in, please give your call sign phonetically and alphanumerically your name and location. That helps me get you in a log. Gives me enough time to do so. All right, before we start taking check-ins, let's check in with tonight's Mickey Mouse roll call. Yeah. Tonight's net control team, what I like to call the Mickey Mouse roll call. Let's see if Dustin's out there. Dustin, save me. KD8EPC, KD8SLG. Out there, Dustin?
I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. Hi, Nick. KD8SLG, this is KD8EPC. I'm here to swoop in and save the day and let you collect yourself for 30 seconds or so. All is well here. Hopefully everything is sounding good. You sound like you need a nap. I do too, but we have 49 check-ins to get first so we can get our 100 for the day. All right, man. I hope that gave you enough time to get a drink, think about your life for a second, and maybe stretch your fingers and get them back to the keyboard. So with that, this is KD8EPC. I'll be back for the big show. Back to pre-net control.
My fingers seem to be working, but my tongue, not so much. And yeah, 49 more, man. 49 more, we can do it. Let you all know, Dustin and I logged 51 during the first hour of the boredom breaker net today, and that was kind of cool. And we still had a few empty spaces. Go figure. All right, K8QKO, Nick is pulling into his driveway right now. I'm going to leave him alone. He said he's sticking around for the net, so if you're out there, Nick, thank you, man. K8QKO, KD8SLG. Josh is taking a nap. That's W8HRF. He's got trivia tonight, but let's check in with Miss Lucy, see if Will gives her a chance to pick up the microphone and say hi. KE8YUK, KD8SLG. Hi, Lucy. How you doing?
I'm hoping and praying Will stays happy. He's not happy. It's going to be a long night. KE8YUK to KD8SLG.
Okay, well, maybe my soothing voice will help put him to sleep. Yeah, that'll happen. All right, Lucy. Looking forward to hearing trivia and let Josh sleep for another 17 minutes. Going to clear with KE8YUK's KD8SLG. Next up, we've got Eric, KE8VZA. Hey, how did the food net go there, Eric? And are you sticking around tonight?
KE8SLG, KE8VZA here. I got my biofong, and I'm ready to go. I'll be sticking around. FoodNet went well. We had, including you and me, 11 check-ins. And KE8MMY made it in there. He was like no copy at first. I almost recognized his voice, and then he went out in the backyard and stood on the X, and everything came together. So that was good. But, yep, good to hear you tonight and ready to roll. I'm sticking around. KE8VZA, back to you, Nick.
Cool, man. Fine business. MMY standing on a stump. I can see that. He already looks like Charlie Brown. We're going to clear with KE8VZA. That wraps up the Mickey Mouse roll call. Kind of. let me tell you who I got, then we'll take a few rounds of check-ins, and then we'll go through the list and see who's sticking around for the big show tonight and who's just here to say hi. So far, I got KF8G Brian, KD8MGF Ricky, KC0LRM Kelly, K5CFY Ray out in Tulsa, K8ZRY Jeremy, WB8CXO, and N8YMY. That's Mike and John. They're in and out. Many thanks to WB8CXO for streaming us on YouTube. That's pretty cool. So search for his call sign, and you can hear what you sound like on the radio. We got KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy's in there, K8LYJ Bob, AB8MO, Andy, KE8QFT, Uncle Fred, and KE8YUQ, I got you on the list, and KF8DTA, putting you on there right now. So if there's anybody else out there who wants to get on the list tonight, this is KD8SLG, I'm listening.
Calls, and I'll be in and out tonight.
Hello, Echolink, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
All right, we had a couple of there, sort of a train wreck. KE8YUQ, Philip, I got you on the list already, saw you on the blue screen. And then we had KE8VQX, I think I pulled you out of that mess, Joe. And that was all I got there. KE8VQX is what I pulled out of there. Who else was in there?
W8WKY.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Papa Bravo, KF8 EPB, Brian in Cuyahoga Falls. I'll be in and out tonight. Thanks.
Thanks, Brian. I got you this time. KF8 EPB in and out. Thanks for stopping by. Who else is out there? KD8SLG, I'm listening.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Purity of Essence, Christian in Bath.
All right, we added Christian. KF6 POE, Purity of Essence. Got you in there, Chris. Christian, excuse me. All right, well, let's work this list, and we'll have some time to get some more check-ins before the top of the hour. Let's start with Brian. KF8G, KD8SLG. How are you tonight, Brian? We've already talked. Talking to you twice in one day is such a pleasure. Are you going to stick around for the big show tonight? You'll be up first.
Yep, I'll be here. KF8G.
All right, short and sweet. I love it. Thanks, Brian. We'll talk to you later on. Going to clear with KF8G. KD8MGF, Ricky, you said you're out there listening on the side. Are you going to stick around and play trivia with us?
KD8MGF returning. No, I probably won't. I'll probably listen in, though. I don't know what the topic is, but I'm excited to hear about it there. Over.
Well, I'm excited to hear what the topic is as well. I never know what the questions are going to be until we get here, so there you go. You know what? I'm going to leave you on the list anyway. Dustin will give you a call. If you're still there, you pick up. No worries, man. Have a good night. You sounded really good on that transmission, by the way. We're going to clear with KD8MGF, and let's go out to Tulsa. I think Kelly's in Tulsa. KC0LRM, KD8SLG. How are you, Kelly? Sticking around tonight for the big show?
KD8SLG, KC0LRM. Yes, I will be sticking around for the big show, and you're correct. I am in Tulsa and would miss it. All right, back to you, Nick.
All right, man, keeping tabs on you. Which state you're in, which night it is. Thanks, Kelly. Good talking to you, man. We're going to clear KC0LRM. Let's stay out there in the Tulsa area. See what Ray's doing. K5 CFY, KD8SLG. Hey, Ray. How about that first hour today, buddy, on the Boredom Breaker Net? Oh, man, I hope I didn't scare him away. K5 CFY, KD8SLG. There, Ray. Oh, I'm showing up on Tulsa's repeater, so we'll see if Ray gets in here later on. Gonna clear with K5 CFY, kinda. Let's talk to Jeremy, K8ZRY. It's been a minute, Jeremy. How are you tonight, man? And are you sticking around for the big show?
KD8SLG, this is KE8ZRY, Jeremy here down in Ashland. Hopefully I'm coming through okay. I'm cross-banded through my 300 again, talking on about bang. Yep, I'm sticking around for the big show tonight. Hopefully, a little tired, but I'm going to try and pull through. So with that, I'll pass it back over to you. This is KE8ZRY.
W8WKY.
KE8ZRY, KD8SLG. I left you a little extra time there, Jeremy. I thought you might have been doing that. And signal's coming in fine, man. It's working great. It just takes a little longer to click on through there. I know. I got you sticking around. We'll do our best to keep you awake. It goes real quick once Dustin takes over at the top of the hour. We're going to clear with KE8ZRY. Jeremy, thanks, man. WB8CXO and NAYMY are in and out. Thanks, guys. And you're listening to the BeaconNet pre-show here on the WWKY repeater. I'm KD8SLG, and next on the list we've got Nancy. Miss Nancy, how was your hour this afternoon on the Boredom Breaker Net? And what you doing tonight? You going to stick around, or are you just here to say hi? KI5OZZ, KD8SLG.
KD8SLG and the rest of the pre-net show. Good evening from KI5OZZ. Yes, I'll be sticking around, and I had a fantastic time on the net this afternoon. Always great to hear from all of our Hamley, Ohio, and otherwise. So back over to you there, Nick, and can't imagine that you have sunglasses because you're so cool on that stool. Hi, hi.
Oh, Nancy, you know, for what I paid for my sunglasses, I should be able to see the future. I was running around in the house today and kind of wondering why everything was just wasn't quite right in focus. And, then Audrey brought me my regular glasses, and I put on my sunglasses to walk the dog and forgot to take them off when I got back inside. That's the story of the day. You sticking her around, Nancy. We're going to clear with KI5OZZ, the Oz, and let's talk to Bob in the Magic City. KA8LYJ, KD8SLG. How are you, Bob? Sticking around tonight?
KD8SLG and the net. Well, I guess it's not really a net yet, so what is it? Netlet? KD8SLG and the netlet. This is KA8LYJ. I will abide, as always. Things got mildly complicated here. I had the had NetLogger companion up on my tablet, and someone decided to plant his furry orange butt right in the middle of it. So if you get anything weird with my call in the blue screen, that's the reason. Back to you, KA8LYJ.
The description of the butt left me speechless, Bob. I am speechless. I got you sticking around. We're going to clear with K8LYJ, and let's go up to the land of snow and maple syrup. AB8MO, Andy, how you doing, buddy? You sticking around tonight?
SLG from ABHMO in the land of snow maple syrup. Yeah, I think I will, at least after my turn. Get a little bit more energy each day. Doing a little bit better. Still got a residual hack, but hopefully that'll all pay off in January when everybody else is sick and I'm well. That's all I got for now. You got to get through the rest of this list. 88SLG, this is ABHMO.
All right, we dropped the microphones, yeah? Andy, good hearing from you, man. I got you sticking around. Thanks for being here. And as always, thanks for being my Echolink check on Wednesday afternoons. I do appreciate that. We got Andy sticking around. Let's clear with AB8MO and go to Uncle Fred, KE8QFT. We could talk all night about the Penn State implosion there, Uncle Fred, but it's too bad, huh? What else is going on, Uncle Fred? And are you sticking around tonight? Go ahead.
Yeah, me and my cat Bella will be here. Yeah, too bad about Penn State. You know, I don't know if any other boy from Medina ever made it into the NFL, and yeah, Drew Eller, he was supposed to go pretty high on the quarterback list, or for the draft in itself. But that's the way she goes. KE8QFT, back to the pre-net. Thanks for picking me up.
A word from our sponsor. All right, Uncle Fred, I got you sticking around. Yeah, it's too bad about Drew. It really is. We're going to clear KE8QFT. Let's grab Philip, see what he's up to tonight. KE8YUQ, KD8SLG. You sticking around tonight, Philip?
Hello, Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. I'm bouncing up and down on I-71 heading back home. There was a bad accident between 30 and 13, I guess. My son-in-law's ahead of me, and possible fatality. So it was down to a parking lot. I think it's creeping along now, but not too quick. I'll be around, but I'll try to be listening because you guys keep on breaking in and out even though I'm on Echolink. So back to you, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
Just sticking around, Phil. We'll give you a holler. Drive safe out there. And I don't know. For some people, it depends on the carrier, I think. But Echolink doesn't like switching like from tower to tower when you're driving along. It's been what I've been told. I don't have a whole lot of experience with it, but that could be part of it as well. Cool, Philip. Drive safe. We're going to clear K8YUQ. And let's talk to Jeff, KF8DTA, KD8SLG. How are you, Jeff? Heard you had a good time at the COD. You sticking around tonight?
Yeah, we did. KF8DTA. I have one of my little girls in my lap right asking me when we can go back. She was too shy to ask you. Anyway, I will try to stick around. KF8DTA, back to you.
No need to be shy on the radio. Especially me. You already met me. Glad you had a good time, man. You and the kids. And I got you sticking around. See if we can keep you awake. Thanks, Jeff. We're going to clear KF8DTA. This is KD8SLG, and next on the list I got K8BQX. Joe, how are you tonight, buddy? You going to stay up and play trivia?
KD8SLG, this is K8VQX. Hi, Nick. Doing well. No. I'm afraid I'm not going to stick around. I'm going to go try and pass out. Did have a pretty full radio day, though, so pretty happy about that. I'll have dreams of radio in my head, I guess, when I fall asleep. Thanks for getting me in, and we'll talk at you later. This is KE8VQX back to KD8SLG and the prenet.
Yeah, I did hear you on the radio a couple times today, Joe. That's cool, dude. That's cool. And you fall asleep with visions of ICOMs and Yesus and Kenwoods dancing in your head. We're going to clear with KE8VQX. KF8EPB, Brian was in and out. Thanks, Brian. And that takes us down to Christian. KF6, Purity of Essence. How are you, Christian? Talking to you at night's kind of weird. Usually hear you in the morning. What's up, man? You gonna stick around and play trivia tonight?
This is KF6, Purity of Essence. Yeah, I usually only do the morning. And then I get drunk, distracted, and go have a campfire. So therefore, it doesn't always work out, but sometimes it does, but very rarely. It was a good day. Got a bunch of stuff done, adulting. But now I'm winding down, so I will not be, I might be listening, but I will not be participating. And I always enjoy everything that the club has to offer. So thank you so much, Nick, and I'll send it back to you, 73s. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Purity of Essence, sending it back to KD8 SLG.
All right, whatever network that was that keyed up over me. Calm down. I'll take some more check-ins shortly. KF6POE. Drunk, distracted, and start a fire. This is the story of my life, man. Thanks for stopping by, Christian. We'll talk to you in the morning. Listen out and have some fun. We're going to clear a KF6POE. I added a bunch of people. N9KIW Chip, K4OG Mark, KI5ZDF Tim, KC8FQV Mark, WB4AIZ Chuck is in and out. Thanks, Chuck. And KI5TAQ Taco Tim, I got you on the list as well. This is the BeaconNet pre-show on the W8WKY repeater. I'm KD8SLG. Let's check in with Chip in Pennsylvania. N9KIW, KD8SLG. How are you, Chip? You gonna stick around for trivia tonight?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. Good evening to everyone on the net. And it's a little breezy here. I think we got a cool front coming through, and temperatures in the probably mid-50s, somewhere 54 or so. But we're done with the rain, and it didn't end up amounting to much, so there you go. That's the weather forecast from here. Anyway, sounds like everybody's in good spirits tonight, and I will be sticking around for trivia. So back to net from November 9, Kilo India Whiskey.
Well, the spirits haven't started yet, but we'll be in good ones, I assure you, Chip. Got you in there tonight, man. Good talking to you. We're going to clear with N9KIW. Let's go to the original gangsta. Oh, God. Oh, God. K4OG, KD8SLG. Hey, Mark. How you doing? You able to stay up and play trivia with us tonight?
KD8SLG, K4OG, do I got it?
You do now, unless the Extended Freedom Network keys up on you again. Go ahead, man.
Oh, that's okay. I had on the 500 the 444.2 as the primary channel, so... Anyway, yeah, I'm sticking around because I'm very curious about the trivia question. Let me answer Eric's question real quick.
Eric, I didn't lose my name tag. That was just a ruse so I could go back to the COD. There you go. Yeah, we're sticking around. Got to check out this trivia question. Very, very curious. K4OG, back to you.
Josh and Lucy always have great questions for us, Mark. Glad you're sticking around tonight, and thanks for the birthday greetings yesterday, Mark. I appreciate it. We're going to clear with K4OG. Let's go to Tim out in Oklahoma. Anybody who's ever used regchew.app, thank this guy. KI5 ZDF KDSLG. How are you tonight, Tim? And are you going to stick around for trivia?
KD8SLG in the net. Thanks for getting me in. I don't know. It depends. If the missus wants to cuddle and watch TV together, I will take that over you guys. I am sorry. I can't pass that up. But I will stick around for a little while. But, yeah, thanks for getting me on there. And thanks for using the app. And, as always, send me emails, send me ideas, and let me know what I can make better. So that's all I got. Hope you have a great net, and I'll hear you down the log. KI5 ZDF. Back to you.
I'd take Cuddles, too. Cuddles and TV sounds pretty good. That's where I'm headed after this. So there. Tim, I'm going to keep you on the list anyway, so if we give you a holler and you're still around, pick it up. Thanks again, man. I'm going to clear KI5ZDF, and let's go to Mark. It's a net now, KC8FQV. What's going on, Mark? You sticking around tonight?
W8WKY.
Yep, K7QV. Oh, tonight Wednesday, though. Forgot about that Zoom meeting. Well, we were out electric tonight for a while. So we have to figure out who did what. Did Ohio Edison not pay their electric bill, or did they get repossessed of their nuclear power or coal or what? I don't know. But it's back now. So, yeah, I'm going to stick around. Okay, C8FQV.
All right, Mark, you dig into that mystery. I got you sticking around. Going to clear KC8FQV. W2JLS, I've got you on the list, so don't go anywhere, John. I got WB4AIZ Chuck checked in and out from the blue screen. Thanks for stopping by, Chuckles. I missed talking to you tonight, buddy. And I got Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. What's going on, Tim? You sticking around tonight for trivia?
This is KI5TAQ. Yes, I am sticking around for trivia. You saying, what's going on? Lights on, hardly anybody here. And I just did my last run for the night. And yes, I harassed one Alan. I called him Mickey Mouse. What more can I do? But he's in the belly of the beast. So with that, I'll let you get on down to the bottom of the list. This is KI5TAQ.
KI5TAQ, KDSLG. I guess you could tug on his hair. That might get his attention. All right, Tim, got you sticking around. We're going to clear KI5TAQ. And last but certainly not least, my brother from another mother. We got another minute or so. John, how are you tonight? W2JLS, KD8SLG.
KD8SLG. Mr. Nick, my brother from another mother. Happy birthday, buddy. Sorry I didn't pick up on that sooner. Yeah, happy birthday. I'm all right. I'm just hanging out here taking care of some stuff in the kitchen, waiting for my son to come home. And, yeah, you can stick me on the list. I know you're short on time here, but, yeah. Again, happy birthday, my friend. And I hope it was a great one. I hope Miss Audrey's feeling better. Back to you.
W2JLS, KD8SLG. Glad you're sticking around tonight, John. And, yeah, Audrey's doing very well. We had her follow-up, and, you know, everything's sealed up, and her two wounds are healing, and the stimulator is working as it should, and the battery's charged up, and there you go. That's all I got, man. But you know what? I'm still walking the dog and making all the meals and doing all the heavy lifting, and that's okay. I want to thank everybody who joined me here for the pre-show tonight. It's time for Dustin to take over and light up the nighttime airwaves. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Light them up, Dustin.
In the middle of taking a drink there, Nick. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be your net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 4496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Oklahoma, Fireside, and various other networks. We ask you to key for a couple seconds before and after you transmit. Make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic stations that haven't already checked into the pre-show. I'd like to check into the Beacon Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
KE9CQD, Kilo Echo 9, Charlie, Quebec, Delta. This is Tim, currently in Land Between the Lakes. Kilo 4, Bravo Uniform Zulu, KR4BUZ, Russ in Jacksonville, Florida. First timer.
All right, we picked up a couple there. We have a KE9CQD Tim over in Indiana there. And that second one, I had just a little bit of packet loss. I lost the beginning of your call sign. Would you mind giving it to me one more time phonetically, please?
Absolutely. Kilo Romeo 4, Bravo Uniform Zulu.
All right, we got Kilo Romeo 4 Bravo Uniform Zulu. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and welcome to the Beacon Net. All right, we got a nice early list of check-ins here, and we got quite a few, so let's get this show on the road, and let's go get our trivia questions for the evening. Let's see who's got what. I guess we're going to go to Mr. Lucy, W8HRF, for our main trivia.
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Good evening, Dustin and all the Beacon Netizens. Alright, tonight's trivia. Thanks to my wife, Lucy, because, man, I was asleep. Anyways, the rock and roll classic, Rock Around the Clock, wasn't expected to be a classic. It was recorded as the B-side of what other song? Your options are Alpha, Jukebox Cannonball, Bravo, 13 Women, Charlie, Lucille, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Bean Boogie. Let me let this drop and read it again. Again, tonight's trivia, the rock and roll classic, Rock Around the Clock, wasn't expected to be a classic. It was recorded as the B-side, on the B-side of what other song? Your options are Alpha, Jukebox Cannonball, Bravo, 13 Women, Charlie, Lucille, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Bean Boogie. Back to you, Dustin, KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Appreciate you doing it. And now let's go to Miss Lucy, K8YUK, for our alternate trivia. What do you have for us?
KD8EPC, K8YUK. A slight wrench in the plans.
I meant for Josh to be all trivia and I would be main trivia, but I don't want to confuse people by reading a radio-related question as the second trivia. What would you prefer, Dustin?
Go ahead and go for it, Miss Lucy. Does not matter to me at all. Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
Alrighty, sir. Well, since Josh is tangentially radio-related, I will give him that one. And I'll do this one. On May 19th, 1780, much of New England and parts of Canada became almost totally dark, causing widespread panic as many people thought the end of the world had come. What is the theorized cause for the dark day? A massive forest fire. B, a volcanic eruption. C, an unrepeatable celestial event. Or D, Colonel Cornwallis being shaking at his bib before Easter dinner. Again, on May 19th, 1780, much of New England and parts of Canada became almost totally dark, causing widespread panic as many people thought the end of the world had come. What is the theorized cause for the dark day? A massive forest fire. B, a volcanic eruption. C, an unrepeatable celestial event. Or D, Colonel Cornwallis being shaking at his bib before Easter dinner. Will's asleep on me, so I'll post it on the blue screen when I get a second. K-A-Y-K to K-D-A-D-P-C.
W8WKY.
All right, thanks so much there, Miss Lucy. Appreciate that. Let's see here. I don't think we have any mobiles tonight, so let's just start at the top and send it. Let's talk to Brian. KF8G, how you doing?
No, not too bad. Been kind of quiet. All the car shows are kind of drying up, so not much going on there. So I guess I'll give my answer as 42 Cornwaldo beans. How's that sound? I'll keep it short. We got a big list going. KFHE, good evening.
All right there, Brian. We'll say 73, and they had a Cars and Coffee here in Medina this weekend. Big turnout, so there you go. We'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me down to KD8MGF. Ricky, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Just listening to you guys chit-chat here on the net and listening to the scanner, watching TV as my wife sits asleep on the bed here. And as far as the trivia, I have no idea. I'm just going to pass on it, but figured I'd check in. And fun fact, bands are wide open. Get on HF while you can. I talked to Ireland, Russia, all kinds of places, so just going to throw that out there. But anyways, you guys enjoy the net, and 73s. This is KD8MGF here in Rittman, Ohio.
All right there, Ricky. Well, thanks for joining us. And, you know, I've been waiting all summer to put up my antenna, so maybe I ought to do it before the snow comes. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you, and let's go down to Kelly, KC0LRM. I don't know if you're in Kansas or in Oklahoma tonight, but how you doing?
Okay, KD8EPC. No, I'm in Oklahoma tonight. Let me give you my answers before I forget here. I'm going to go, let's just make it a double Cornwaldo bean. Let's go D and D. Things are pretty nice here. I'm waiting for this cooler weather to come to us. And, yeah, I missed y'all at lunch today. I was kind of tied up, so forgive me. But it happens. All right, and y'all have a great day out there. Nice talking to you. I always loved you on this net. And back to you. I'll let you get on down the list there because you're shooting for 40-something tonight. All right. Back to you, Dustin. Almost called you Nick there. All right, back to you.
All right there, Kelly. Well, we'll forgive you for missing the net earlier today, but you better not do it 3 weeks in a row. You do it next week, I'm going to have to cry next Wednesday night when you show up for the net. So there you go. We got you on for double Ds. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you on down the log. Let's go over to Mr. Ray now, K5CFY. What's going on, Ray? Uh-oh, let's try that again. K5CFY, Mr. Ray, are you there? Alright, he might have dozed off at the microphone. Let's go talk to Jeremy, K8ZRY. Good evening, take it away.
KD8EPC, this is KE8ZRY, Jeremy down here in Ashland. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Just doing some relaxing, playing some video games. I have the Mariners and Toronto game going on in the other room. Kind of listening to that, but looks like Toronto blew it out. But I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. With that being said, I am going to answer the trivia. Bravo and Alpha are my answers tonight. And then I'm going to pass it back over to you. This is KE8ZRY saying good night and 73.
All right there, Jeremy. We got you on for Bravo and Alpha. We'll say 73 and have yourself a great evening. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. Next on the list, we're going to talk to Miss Nancy, KI5OZZ. How you doing, Miss Nancy, and how was your hour of the net?
KD8EPC and the rest of the Beacon Netizens, good evening from KI5OZZ, where I am proud to say that I replaced both headlamp assemblies in the 2010 work truck, but I could not test them because the battery was dead. Dang it. Oh well, I guess I'm just going to have to put it on the charger and call it a night. So there you go. I'm going to do answers. Let's see. Bravo and Charlie for the respective trivia questions. And everyone have a wonderful Wednesday evening, and I'll bid you 73 from KI5OZZ. Oh, yes, and the net was fantastic. Love to get on the Boredom Breaker net and chitty-chat. So there you go. KI5OZZ, back over to you, Sasquatch.
All right there, Miss Nancy. We got you on for Charlie and Bravo. Great to hear you. Glad you got those headlights changed, and typically you bricking things up and letting the battery die. Hi. We'll say 73 and have yourself a great night, Miss Nancy. Let's go talk to Bob now, KLYJ. What's going on in Barberton?
KD8EPC and the net. This is KA8LYJ. Good evening, Dustin. Things are going pretty good. Went to Doylestown for a village council meeting, cover for the newspaper tonight. Came back, and I've made it now 45% of the way through my second watch of The Expanse. Having gotten through all the books, wanted to rewatch the show. And I'm trying to navigate the net tonight with a very needy orange Apex Predator on my lap. But it's all good. For trivia, I'm going to go bed and breakfast. B&B. Bravo, bravo. And I'll turn it back to you. This is KA8LYJ.
All right there, Bob. Well, great to hear you out there, and sounds like fun there covering that meeting. And I'll tell you, you better give that critter there some sacrifices and lots of catnip. Hi. We'll say 73 team. We'll catch you down the log, and that's going to take me over to the land of snow and maple syrup. AV8MO. How you feeling, Andy?
KD8EPC from AV8MO with a cat butt in my face, too. But her butt's kind of gray. Not an orange butt, it's a gray butt. She'd sit on my face if I let her, really, you know. She like aims to, when I'm laying in bed and she wants to sit on my face, I have to push her away, or she'd sit right on my face. And I don't want a cat sitting on my face. What can I say? Let's see here. Enough of that. Let's see, for Josh's trivia. Actually, the only song I've ever heard of was Lucille, but I think that's just a bait answer. So I'm going to go with the Jukebox Cannonball. I never heard of that one, but we'll give that a whirl. And I don't remember what Lucy's question was, and I can't find it either. So, oh, there it is. We'll do a massive forest fire. So we're going to do double A, because A is one of my favorite letters of the alphabet. Anyway, not a whole lot going on here, Dustin. Glad you're doing well. And I'm not going to make it to the meeting tomorrow, the club meeting, because I have to call Mark and let him know. Sometimes he picks me up, KF8CLO, who he lives about 15 minutes from here, so he's picked me up before, but I'll have to let him know I'm not going to make the meeting tomorrow. And I think your streak lately has been you haven't been making the meetings either, so I guess that'll make two of us. Back to you there, Sir Squatchy. Everybody have a great night. I'm going to go head for bed now. This is AEB8MO.
All right there, Andy. We'll say 73T, and yeah, get yourself some rest. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be making the meeting tomorrow or not. I haven't made the last, I don't know, probably 6. So we'll see. We'll say 73T for now, and we'll catch you down the log. And that's gonna bring me on down to Uncle Fred now. K8QFT. What's going on in the north end?
W8WKY.
Oh, howdy, Dustin. Hello, everybody out there. Not much going on here. Really? I'm at a loss for words. Oh, boy, I'll try to make it tomorrow to the meeting. But I got an event prior. And I also have a doctor's appointment in the morning. And then thing with the bowling group at 5 o'clock. We have a thing going on at a church in Brunswick where we get free soups. The women of the church make soup, and once a month now we get free soup throughout the winter. And after that, I try to go to the meeting. I should be able to make it, but no, just not much to talk about right now. Other than the COD was a good time. KE8 back to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred, and I think I may have missed. What were your trivia answers?
Oh, yeah, mister. I didn't say nothing yet. Alpha and Charlie. A and C.
All right there, Uncle Fred. We got you down for Alpha and Charlie. We're going to say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me down to Philip. K8YUQ. How you doing? Uh-oh, let's try that one more time. K8YUQ, you out there? All right, nothing heard. Let's go talk to Jeff, KF8DTA. How you doing?
This is KF8DTA. I turned the power down. How's my signal?
You're coming in just fine.
All right, thank you for that. Yeah, I got one in my lap, one of the little ones in my lap asking me to sit on the couch. So I'm going to make it short and sweet. I'm going to go Bravo and Bravo. And, yeah, they had a blast at the COD. It was tough to get them out of the ship, submarine. Okay, yeah. Anyway, back to you, KF8DTA.
All right, glad to hear fun was had by all at the COD there. We got you down for double B's, and we'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me on over here to Chip N9KIW. How you doing, Chip?
Well, good evening to everyone on the net. I listened for the COD on Sunday. I didn't hear it, but hopefully everybody had a good time and you guys made a lot of contact. And for my answers, I'm going to go with Bravo and Bravo. Bravo and Bravo. Back to net from November 9, Kilo India Whiskey.
All right there, Chip. We got you down for Bravo and Bravo. Sorry you didn't hear it, but yeah, I guess it was a good time. I didn't make it. I was working all day, unfortunately. So we'll say 73. This is KD80PC with the Beacon Net. Next on my list, we're going to go talk to Mark, K4OG. What's going on, Mark?
KD80PC, K4OG. Good evening, everyone. Well, Dustin, what's going on is I'm learning how valuable code plugs are, I think. Spending a lot of time entering the data in that I want for satellites. John, WATD, was gracious enough to loan me an Anytime 168 UV, D168. And it's got some satellite functions and Doppler correction, but it only came with like 4 satellites, and I had to manually put the rest of them in that I wanted. And now I got another issue. It doesn't have GPS, so it does allow you in the APRS part to put in your GPS coordinates. So that's supposed to tell everything, and well, the GPS coordinates ain't sticking. It's got one thing on the radio when I look at it, but when I've entered it into the plug data, the CBS files, it's got what I want, and it's just not sticking in the radio. Fun times. Anyway, the trivia questions. Oh my gosh. Rock around the clock. I'm gonna go with Bob. I like Bob's answers. So, LYJ. Let me see. Bravo and Bravo. That's good enough for me. Thanks for letting me play, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Or at least the Sarah members, anyway. You guys out there in the distant lands, we'd love to see you tomorrow, but well, we'll keep you in the thoughts. How about that? K4OG. We'll listen up for you in the morning.
All right there, Mark. Well, great to hear you. And yeah, code plugs are good for some things. They drive me crazy, and I'm still working on figuring them out. So what can you do? But yeah, I don't know for sure if I'm coming to the meeting tomorrow or not yet. I guess we'll have to see there. So we'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me on over here to Tim, KI5ZDF. Take it away.
Wow, you guys are making good time. You have trucked down that list pretty fast. 23 minutes to get to me. That's about a minute per line. Cool. Okay, well, I don't have much, and I'm just surprised I was around for it. And I'll go with Charlie and Charlie because I literally have no clue. I'm just going to guess. And they say C is always the best answer. So that's all I got. 73, back to you. KI5ZDF.
All right there, Tim. We'll say 73 TN. We try to be efficient. We got 51 in the first hour of the Boredom Breaker net today, so we're flying through them. We got you down for C and C. We'll say 73 TN. We'll catch you down the log, and that's going to bring me to Northern Mark, KC8FQE. Take it away.
All right. Well, on Lucy's, I'm going to say A. And the other one, I don't know. I guess I'll say C because I didn't read it yet. I heard it, but was bringing the computer back up because we were in the dark for a couple hours. Well, my mom read something on Neighbor to Neighbor. It said something about at the circle. So I don't know. It said someone hit a pole. I don't know. But I'm going to say Alpha and then Charlie on the other one. Lucy's is going to be Alpha, forest fires. So other than that, not a lot else are happening. So let's send it back to net. K7QB.
All right, Mark, glad you're back in the power there. We got you down for Charlie and Alpha, and we'll say 73T and jump on down to Taco Tim at the Big W at KI5 TAQ. Take it.
And I'll say once again, hello there, Dustin. Good evening there. This is KI5TAQ. I think I'm going to be like one other person who's right now at the bottom of the list. I'm going to go for double D's because you can never go wrong with those corn wallow beans. They're always up to something funny. Back to net. This is KI5TAQ.
W8WKY.
All right there, Tim, we got you out for double D's. We'll say 73T, and this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. Next on the list, let's go talk to John, W2JLS. How you doing there, John? And we're going to have to play on D-Star soon.
KD8EPC. Good evening on your ears, Mr. Dustin. Good to hear you tonight. And you are. You're like, you were mowing down this list of check-ins. I was surprised to hear you getting to me so soon. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Things are generally good, really, really busy. And, yeah, thanks again for getting me hooked up with my my little node there that day. It was less the node and more the not knowing how to navigate that damned menu system on the ICOM ID52A. You were a champ for sure that day. Appreciate you. Yeah, Nick, I've been playing guest host on the Colorado Astronomy Net the last couple of weeks on Tuesday nights, and I was finally having to use NetLogger on the logging side. And my buddy Nick, I want to thank him directly here on the air. He guided me through some pitfalls there that helped out a lot. And I will say, week 2 was much easier than week 1, so it's obviously pretty user-friendly. It just takes a minute. But, yeah, he steered me into some of the back-end plumbing to make sure I was propagating from the database on QRZ to get my check-ins automated, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, really good to hear everybody tonight. Trivia. Man, I have no idea on the B-side question. Just zero idea. And I hate being a guesser, but I'm going to go with A because I didn't hear that choice twice, and I think Lucille was a different singer, unless there were 2 Lucille songs. I don't know. And then I'm going to go with Forest Fire for Miss Lucy's song. So there's my trivia. And Josh, thanks for checking in with me last night. That was nice to hear from you, and thank you both for the trivia questions. Back to you, Dustin. Thanks for having me tonight. W2JLS back to net control.
All right there, John. Well, great to hear you out there. And sorry, I forgot I would have come and checked in with you on the net, but I totally forgot you were doing it. So next time you'll have to send me a reminder text, and I'll stop by and say hello there. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and good to hear you out there, my friend. We got you on for double A's. And that's going to bring us down to Tim now. KE9CQD, what's going on?
Well, thanks for checking me into the net tonight. Always love getting into the Beacon Net. I'm just out camping with a few buddies. We're in Land Between the Lakes in Kentucky, and probably going to get into some POTA this week. So I'll let you guys know if I can. But, yeah, love listening into the net. Trivia tonight. For Maine, I'm going to go with C, Charlie. And for alternate, I'll go with A, Alpha. We'll go Charlie and Alpha tonight. But with that, I'll turn it back over to Net Control and say 73s. This is KE9CQD.
All right there, Tim. Well, thanks for stopping by there and taking the time to check in with us while you're camping. We'll wave a hand to you and all of your friends, and make sure if you've got them, have a nice cold adult beverage for us, and enjoy some time around the fire there. So we'll say 73, and that's going to bring me over to Russ now. KR4BUZ, I think he's a first-time check-in. Good evening. How you doing? All right, let's try one more time there. KR4BUZ, Russ in Florida, are you there? All right, nothing heard. That's the bottom of the list as it stands. We did pick up RevKev, K6KJV off the blue screen. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm ready for more check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
All right, we picked up KF6ERZ. Terry, we'll be right back to you. Let's start at the top here with RevKev, K6KJV for the second time today. How you doing, Kevin? What's going on over in Valley Springs?
Well, hello there, Dustin and Mr. Nick. This is K6KJV here in Valley Springs, California, and not much is going on. Just getting kicked back, getting ready to succumb to the slumber monster there, and just listening to the net right now, and I'm glad everybody's warming up my double D's there. I might have to pick something else now. Oh, but that's alright. The more Cornwaldo beans we get, the better it is, because you can never go wrong with a Cornwaldo bean. So with that being said, I'm going to take and go with double D's, Delta and Delta. God bless, and 73 everyone. Back to net control from K6KJV.
All right there, Kevin. Well, great to hear you, and the Cornwaldo beans are always a welcome addition. So we got you out for double D's. We'll say 73 T, and we'll catch you down the log. That's going to bring us on over here to Terry, KF8ERZ. Good evening. How you doing?
Good evening there, Dustin and everybody on that. This is KF8ERZ. Yeah, it's good to join you all this evening. I had to come in kind of late here. I wanted to jump in, give you a check-in. Thank you for taking the check-in. I'm just getting ready to turn in for the night and try to get up in time and get the order net before I go to work in the morning. I actually overslept and missed it today. So, yeah, hopefully get on there tomorrow. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening, and good to everybody on there. So I won't keep it. I'm sure there's more people waiting to check in with you, but you guys are doing a good job. Always doing a fine job with the net. So with that, I'll say 73 to everybody on the channel, and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
All right there, Terry. Well, thanks for stopping by and joining us. We certainly do appreciate it. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you there on down the log. Terry was at the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bass.
All right, let's go back to Christian, KF6POE. I'm sorry, Christian, you're on my list. I must have missed you earlier. How you doing?
Everything's going well. I'm usually working at this time, so I don't usually get to the opportunity to come here and share time with everyone. So I'm thankful for that. I don't know what the question was for trivia, so I'll send it back to you real quick.
Well, we've got two of them, so stand by here, and I'll get them reread for you real quick. Let's start with W8HRF with the trivia there. What do you have for us, Josh?
KD80PC, W8HRF, tonight's main trivia, a rock and roll classic, Rock Around the Clock, wasn't expected to be a classic. It was recorded on the B-side of the vinyl, and but it was recorded as the B-side of which other song? Your options are Alpha, Jukebox Cannonball, Bravo, 13 Women, Charlie, Lucille, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Bean Boogie. Again, tonight's main trivia, the rock and roll classic, Rock Around the Clock, wasn't expected to be a classic. It was recorded as the B-side of the vinyl, along with what other... It was recorded as the B-side of what other song? Your options were Alpha, Jukebox Cannonball, Bravo, 13 Women, Charlie, Lucille, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Bean Boogie. KD8EPC, W8HRF.
All right, thanks so much there, Josh. Let's go to Miss Lucy now for the alternate trivia. K8YUK, take it away.
K88ABC, K8YUK. On May 19th, 1780, much of New England and parts of Canada became almost totally dark, causing widespread panic as many people thought the end of the world had come. What is the theorized cause for the dark day? A massive forest fire. B, a volcanic eruption. C, an unrepeatable celestial event. Or D, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean shaking out his bib before Easter dinner. Again, all trivia. On May 19th, 1780, much of New England and parts of Canada became almost totally dark, causing widespread panic as many people thought the end of the world had come. What is the theorized cause for the dark day? Alpha, a massive forest fire. Bravo, a volcanic eruption. Charlie, an unrepeatable celestial event. Or Delta, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean shaking out his bib before Easter dinner. Back to you, Dustin.
All right, thanks so much, sir, Miss Lucy. Let's go back to Christian now. KF6POE, take it away.
Thank you so much for the clarification. It's great hearing everybody participating in an active fashion in intelligent discussion. 73s to everyone, and I'll be listening out. Back to net control. Thanks, Dustin, for running the net. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo.
All right there, Christian. Well, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope to hear you again there down the log real soon. We're going to say 73. This is KD80PC with the Beacon Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for some more check-ins. Please call now.
I'd like to check in on that. The name is Lawrence. The call sign is Kilo Lima Uniform Cluck Cluck. Killer Chicken.
Hello, Beacon. Yeah, this is KJ588, aka Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Tango Alpha, a guy from Georgetown, Texas. Yeah, Dustin, I'm listening in and just checking in. Anyways, all right.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI, 5Q, Jerison, Tulsa.
All right, we got several there. The first one that was clucking around, if you want to come back with a real call sign, I'm happy to take your check-in. And I have KJ588 Guy and my good friend Jairus AI5Q too, so let's go back for the call sign on that first station there. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. KJ5 ATA guy, how you doing?
Yeah, Beacon at 5 ATA. Hey, my wife just talking to me about a chicken place. What do you call it? In Barberton. Called, what was the name of the place? Well, anyways, is it Hoppekin Gardens? Maybe anybody's heard of that? If you have, I want to know. I mean, she's been from that area. And so anyways, my answers are Charlie and Charlie. So anyways, this is KJ5 ATA guy from Georgetown, Texas. Back here, Dustin, Beacon Net.
All right there, guy. I am quite familiar. I've been there several times, along with several other Barberton-style chicken restaurants. Although my favorite is Millich's, which I think is called the Village Inn, and it's pretty good. So there you go. I recommend it, but it's an acquired taste. But if you like food that's got flavor because it's fried in real lard, that's the place to go. We got you on for CNC. We'll say 73, and that's going to bring us on over here to Jairus, AI5Q. What's going on?
Oh, hey, Dustin. Not a lot. I skipped the corporate night, Oktoberfest opening night tonight. I had somebody offer me tickets, but it's kind of a hassle to get transport there and then transport home after 4 or 5 large beers and all that kind of stuff, so I just forewent the activities, and I'll just drink at home where the commute doesn't matter. I can do that as drunk as I want. Well, maybe not as drunk as I want. Still gotta not fall down the stairs or up them. But anyway, trivia answers Bravo and Alpha, and the kids are on fall break right now. So Nina took them to the zoo today, and Noel's got a camping excursion starting tomorrow evening, late afternoon. We may go to Oktoberfest on Friday sometime during the day when there's a lot less drunks and a lot more kid stuff going on, so it'll be a little more enjoyable. It's shoulder to shoulder, and it takes 30 minutes to get a refill on corporate night. So you're pretty well sobered up by the time you get more beer. It's not exactly a fun time if you don't like crowds, which I don't. That's it. I'm just checking in, and we'll holler at you later. We'll have to do an afternet one of these nights and catch up. AI5Q, back over to you, Dustin.
All right there, Jairus. Well, that sounds like quite the excursion if you do decide to go to Oktoberfest. But, man, getting sober before you get another beer, I don't know about all that. I do offer discount Sasquatch driving services for a nominal rate, but you just got to let me know in advance because it takes me a while to get to the location. And fall break, boy, we don't have that here that I know of. I think we don't have any more breaks now till like Thanksgiving. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you. Jairus, at the bottom of the list as it stands, this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net, and I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. I'm not going to beg for him. Let's go talk to the net control team. KD8SLG, what do you know, just Nick?
I think there were a couple of temps there at the same time to check in. KF8 ERZ lit up, and someone in Kentucky lit up too, and for UPC. We'll give another call.
Well, you know better than me because you're watching the dashboard. So I'll give another call here for check-in. Let's make another call before we go talk to the net control team. Station's waiting to check in. Please call now.
Yeah, this is KF80RZ. I just want to recheck when I got a chance to get to there.
All right there, Terry. Go ahead.
W8WKY.
Yeah, sorry about that, Dustin. There's KF80RZ. I just wanted to give my trivia answers. I forgot all about them. I'm absent-minded. I was going to say Charlie and Charlie for my trivia. I apologize for that. I just want to check back in and add that there because I forgot. But anyway, thanks for taking my recheck. KF80RZ 73s, everybody.
All right there, Terry. We'll say 73 to you. Sorry, I forgot to ask you for your trivia answers, so thanks for coming back with those. I appreciate it. And just a FYI, I don't know if you can turn up your mic gain at all, but your audio is really quiet. I had to turn my radio up almost all the way to hear you. So there you go. But thanks for joining us. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you down the log. Then we had Pete was in and out, N5 at KBD. That brings us to the bottom of the list. Let's make one more call here. Any other stations waiting to check in, please call now.
N5 KBD, in and out only, please.
All right there, Pete. We got you on the list, in and out, N5 KBD. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go talk to Just Nick now, KD8 SLG. Would you put me down for Charlie and Delta, please? Take it away.
KD8PC, is this KD8 SLG? Hey, Dustin. Good evening, man, and hello to all of the Beacon netizens. Fine business. I think you said Charlie Delta. You'll have to confirm that at the end. I was thinking about what to say when you told me what to type in. And you know, I only got so many fingers, man. And fewer brain cells. There's that. Meeting tomorrow night. Looking forward to seeing a bunch of folks. I put myself down for Charlie and Charlie earlier. Weather's been awesome. I love this time of year. The trees just started to pop like in the last day or two. It's really weird. Trees lost a bunch of leaves earlier and seem to be losing it, and then they kind of like stopped for a while, and now they're starting to change colors, and some of them are starting to lose leaves again. Anyway, it's starting to look like fall out there. I'm rambling, watching the clock. It's only been a minute, man. I can say so little in a minute. It's amazing. Meeting tomorrow night. There's a fox hunt next Saturday. Jason, NADI, and President Gary, AHCS, are going to be the foxes. I think that's going to be fun. I'm going to try to make it to that one. I heard the COD was a really good time. I hope Josh tells us about that at the meeting tomorrow night. I bet he will. It's KD8 SLG, back to net control. Thanks, D.
All right there, Nick. We got you down for Charlie and Delta, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make the meeting or not yet. That's still in the air for me. So we'll say 73 for now, and yes, Charlie and Delta is affirmative on my answers there. Let's go talk to QKO, Nick at night. What's going on? Uh-oh, let's try that one more time. QKO, Nick at night, are you there? All right, maybe he got lost between the driveway and the shack there, so we'll wave a hand to him. And that's going to bring us over to Eric, K8VZA. Take it away.
KD8EPC in the group, KE8VZA here. I'm awake this Wednesday. Yay. Trivia. Oh no, where did I put my answers? I'm going to go with Charlie for the main and Alpha for the alt. And yeah, the COG was a blast this past Sunday, and quite a fascinating machine that submarine is. The crew did a fine job, has done a fine job over the years keeping that in tip-top shape for presentation purposes as a museum. And you really get a flavor of, what those guys went through, at least just living and being on that submarine from that aspect of it. Certainly not the long voyages, but and the battles, but yeah, very, very interesting. Teamed up with OG and Nick at night on some radio time slots there in the radio room, and we made some contacts. So I'm rambling here, so thanks for running the net, Dustin. 73 everyone, KE8VZA back to net control.
All right there, Eric. Thanks for doing that. Sounds like you had a good time, and we got you down for Charlie and Alpha. All right, let's go up here. Let's go to Miss Lucy real quick. Give me your answer for Josh's question.
KD8ABC, K8YUK. Going to go with the great state of Ohio for Josh's answer. Back to you guys.
All right there. Thanks, Miss Lucy. And I see him in the blue screen, so I'm going to try him again. K8QKO, Nick at night. Are you there?
KD8PC, K8QKO. Yes, sir, I'm here. Sorry, I stepped away from the computer and missed my call. I tried to type in the blue screen, but apparently it didn't take. But then I typed my answers, and you saw me. So awesome. That's how it works out. Yeah, been a pretty good week. Pretty good week. Busy week, like Eric said. Did the submarine on Sunday. Got to actually have Eric log for me in person, which was great because at some points we couldn't get neither one of us got the call sign. We looked at each other with like confused eyes, and I can imagine that's what happens sometimes when he's logging for me remotely. Yeah, aside from that, went to a soccer game. My son is finished this year so far because he was on the JV team, and they don't have playoffs in soccer for JV in Ohio. But we went to the varsity playoff game, and they won their first game, so that's pretty cool. And I guess they'll be playing again next week. We'll see how that works out for them. Yeah, aside from that, getting ready for Jamboree on the air this weekend, packing stuff up. Mostly packed. Got a few more things I got to put in the truck. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And my answers for the trivia are going to be Charlie and Alpha. So with that, I will pass it back to you, Dustin, K8QKO.
All right there, Nick. Thanks for stopping by, and great to hear you out there, and good times were had by all, it sounds like. So we got you out for Charlie and Alpha. Let's go over here to W8HRF. Josh, go ahead and give us your comments and give us the main trivia answer.
KD8EPC, W8HRF. Comments. What do I have? Mark, FQV mentioned something earlier about the power outage. Yeah, we experienced that at work. If you're talking about the power outage yesterday, Mark and Aurora, it was just enough where, our building lost power for, what was it, just after lunch onwards. And we had customers from out of state. So, we were able to pivot and make it work, though. We went over to another building that did have power and made it work, but that was, we scrambled there for a minute. What else happened? Looking forward to Jamboree on the air this weekend with Nick at night. I'll be out there. Probably going to bring my 705 and my off-center fed dipole and get a little QRP station set up, so that'll be cool. And what else? I'm just looking forward to the meeting tomorrow. So I've just been sitting here writing out some things, and the slides are all set, and sent those to Gary. And you could say that I think you could say that we went overboard with them. So, pun intended. Anyways, my answer for Lucy's, I believe, was Bravo, is what I said on the blue screen. Let me go ahead and drop and read the main trivia here.
W8WKY.
And thanks again to everybody who came out for the COD event. Looking forward to all the stories tomorrow. So, at the meeting. All right, tonight's main trivia. Tonight's main trivia. The rock and roll classic "Rock Around the Clock" wasn't expected to be a classic. It was recorded as B-side of what other song? Your options were Alpha, Jukebox Cannonball, Bravo, 13 Women, Charlie, Lucille, or Delta, the Cornwaldo Bean Boogie. The answer was Delta, the Cornwaldo Bean. Nope, that's not right. Somebody threw me off. This is Bravo, 13 Women. 13 Women was the answer. So William John Clifton Haley, so Bill Haley, is credited by many with first popularizing his form of music in the 1950s with his group Bill Haley and the Comets. And they sold millions of hits with songs such as Rock Around the Clock, See You Later, Alligator, Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Rocket 88, I don't actually know that one, Skinny Mini, and Razzle Dazzle. I think I know half of those. You'll notice that 13 Women isn't listed as a hit. Well, I guess you would notice if you had the article in front of you, but Haley sold over 60 million records worldwide. In 1987, he was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So there you go. The answer to trivia was Bravo, 13 Women. All right. Back to you, Dustin. KD8 EPC, W8HRF, 73 all.
All right there, Josh. We'll say 73, and thanks again for doing the main trivia. I really appreciate that. Let's go to Miss Lucy KYUK. Give us your comments, then drop and give us the answer to the alternate trivia.
K88EBC, K88YUK. Gee whiz. We spent most of today cleaning the kitchen, getting it dirty again, cleaning it again, and then getting it dirty again. A lot of kitchen today. Chopped up all the squash that I got from my mom, from my grandpa, acorn, butternut, and a very interesting hybrid between the two with a shell that was hard as stone. Oh my goodness. I was really afraid for my fingers, and I made Betty go to the other side of the kitchen while I chopped the thing. It was ridiculous. But I won. Got all that done. Did the dishes. Had my brother's fiancée over to bake some form of pumpkin treat. She is gluten-free, so she brought almond flour and her own mixer, which worked out. So I used her almond flour and we used my mixer. And the recipe was, something's wrong with it. We either didn't cook them long enough, or maybe need to add eggs. I don't know. Something happened where it just looked like puddles of pumpkin with chocolate chips in it. And when baked, they taste like puddles of pumpkin with chocolate chips in them. And they're not terrible because they're not sour or bitter or anything. I mean, they're sweet enough to tolerate, but it certainly isn't a cookie. It's odd. But they're edible and Betty likes them, so that's a win. I'll let it drop and I'll read off trivia. K8YK returning. Main trivia. Nope, sorry. All trivia. On May 19th, 1780, much of New England and parts of Canada became almost totally dark, causing widespread panic as many people thought the end of the world had come. What is the theorized cause for the dark day? A massive forest fire. B, a volcanic eruption. C, an unrepeatable celestial event. Or D, Colonel Cornwaldo Bean shaking at his bib before Easter dinner. The answer is A, alpha. Now, the exact cause has never been officially determined, but it is very likely to have been due to a combination of forest fire smoke and cloud cover from a massive forest fire. In 2007, researchers discovered signs of a massive wildfire in the Algonquin Highlands of southern Ontario. Fire scars in the tree rings dated the blaze to the spring of 1780. On that fateful day, it was so dark that candles were needed from noon on. It did not disperse until the middle of the next night. There you have it for Alt Trivia. Good night. God bless everybody. 73.
All right, thanks so much there, Miss Lucy. Appreciate you doing the alternate trivia for us once again. Another great one there. So we're going to say 73 to you. We're at the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the BeaconNet, and this is the last call for check-ins. Please call now.
Oh, recheck, Dustin, KCFQV.
Go, Mark.
Anyway, we just wait for all them beeps to get through. Yeah, KCFQ, yeah, Josh, he lost electric over there at work yesterday. Yeah, this tonight we lost it. But, yeah, probably 6-7 years ago, Ohio Edison was doing an upgrade over there on Aurora Hudson, in town, over on the west side of 43. And they came just to tell the city council, this is what we're going to be doing over there. We're going to be doing upgrade work and repairs and whatever at the substation. And the one council member, the one up in our area, said, hey, why does our electric always go out so often up in the northeast part of Aurora? And they said, well, your part of the electric is fed from Manaway. Yeah, because there's many substations in Aurora now. There's one on Treat Road up where Jog Lake and that was at. There's one over on Remindersville over that way. And there's, one down right there by Lena Drive where Josh works. And there's, Manaway got one. But they've, have added some high tension lines to tie them all together. And they're starting to rebuild out there. And he said a lot of the wiring, when they go out to service it, it just gets patched together. The wire gets broke, it just gets repaired. So eventually all that wire, he says, it gets to a point where it gets to be flaky or whatever probably, and he said they got to rebuild, and there's another crew that rebuilds. There's one crew that just services and gets it back going, and there's another crew that, they'll look at it, engineer, and rebuild it. So, and of course I heard Greg, YYS down in Kent, said when they've had people come in from out of state, when there's major need, he said the guy said some of the stuff should have been replaced years ago, I heard. So we'll send it back your way, KCFQV.
All right there, Mark. Well, thanks for that. And, yeah, sometimes the power grid is wild like that. All right, this is KD8EPC. I'm going to make one more final call for check-ins. Please call now.
Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Alpha, WD8 LLA, Neil in Metropolitan Brewster, Ohio.
Whiskey 8, Tango, Foxtrot, Mike, Erie County. Good evening, just mark me in and out.
KE8ZRY, recheck. All right, we picked up several there. We have WD8 LLA and Neil in Metropolitan Brewster. We had W8 TTF, I think it is. Yep, there it goes. Was in and out. And then we had KZRY with a recheck. Let me go talk to Neil real quick. W88 LLA, take it away.
W8KYW, WD8 LLA. Good evening, Dustin. Was a great net. I listen to most of it. watching a TV show with it on closed caption. Anyhow, I won't hold it, you. Great net. You guys do a great job. Hi to everybody that's on there. WD8LLA back to net control 73.
W8WKY.
All right there, Neil. Well, thanks for stopping. I say 73 to you. Great to hear you out there twice today, and we'll catch you down the log, and that's going to bring me back up here to, let's see, K8ZRY. Jeremy, take it away.
Hey, thanks for taking me back up there, Dustin. It's K8ZRY. Mark talking about his power outage just brought up a memory of mine. The great power outage in 2003 when, like, the eastern seaboard was completely out. I remember I went to work at McDonald's that day. The power went out, and they had no idea when it was going to come back on. So my best friend and I stayed outside until it came back on. It was kind of neat. We lived up north of Ashland, and all of a sudden, we looked to the south, and the glow of the city came back on. So it was just neat. Kind of brought up a memory with Mark talking about it. So I'll send it back over to you, K8ZRY.
All right there. I was pretty young, but I do remember that power outage too, so there you go. We'll say 73 to you. That was the last call for check-ins, so I'm going to drop it for time here. And on behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, and the BeaconNet crew, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. Come and join us for the next edition of the BeaconNet, Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater, 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 4496, and Echolink W8WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the barometer net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday here on the W8WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net every day at noon Central Time. That's on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They go a couple hours, switch net controls at the top of the hour, and welcome rechecks. So check them out when you can. With that, you've been listening to the BeaconNet. This is KD8EPC, returning the repeater to normal amateur use at this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
Hey, CJY, Williamstown, West Virginia.
CJY in West Virginia, go ahead. This is KD8EPC.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a good enough signal to come into the net, and I'm sitting here defeated at the radio bench, and all of a sudden you're half scale already. Miles away from you. Hey.
Well, you squeezed in just in the nick of time there, but I do need to confirm that's Kilo Foxtrot 8 or Kilo Echo 8, Charlie Juliet Yankee. Will you come back with your call phonetically for me one more time, please?
Absolutely, net control. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Juliet Yankee. Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Juliet Yankee. My name is Mike.
All right, we got you that time. KF8 Delta Juliet Yankee. Thanks for coming back to me phonetically, Michael. That's cool coming in direct on RF from West Virginia. Welcome to the BeaconNet. Sorry I didn't get to you earlier, and I guess you are coming in on RF, but if you ever can't make us on RF, you can find us on Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R, and there's a number of other ways too, but that's cool. What's going on over in West Virginia this evening?
KFA DJY clear.
All right, we'll say 73 to you, and thanks for stopping by. You were number 90 on our list of check-ins for the net today, so There you go, a good way to close it out there. Thanks for stopping by, Michael. Come back and join us when you can. We'll say 73 and we'll catch you on down the log. All right, this is KD8EPC. The beacon net is clear and the repeater is back to normal amateur use this time. 73, y'all.
KDA SLG AI5Q.
AI5Q, KDA SLG. What's up, Jared?
Hey, Nick, I was just going to warn you, there is a planned outage for Allstar on October 18th, which is this Saturday from 1300 to 1600 UTC. So, I don't know if you're doing JOTA and playing around, showing off Allstar Nodes or anything like that, or anybody else that's listening, but there is a planned outage for Allstar. If you go to allstarlink.org, you can see the banner at the top that warns you of it. So, just wanted to get that out in front of you in case you started freaking out because things weren't working. Now you know why. AI5Q.
Thanks, man. You know who really thanks you is Jason, N80I, because he's who I'd start texting right away. Thanks, man. I will look at that and start letting regular Allstar users know, too, so they don't get freaky. Thanks. You have a great night, dude. AI5Q, KDA SLG.
W8WKY.